What's happening, guys? It's Vlad G from Alpha Living coming back to you with another workout. And today is back day. So, as usual, you guys already know that I love starting with pull ups. I believe that if you'll do the pull ups in the end of your workout or towards the end, you'll have less energy and you won't be able to activate the muscle properly. So I rather do them at the start when I have lots of energy still, and I can do proper reps, stretch on the bottom, squeeze on the way up, and just control the whole pull up throughout the whole range of motion. Then we moved into some back pullovers with the dumbbell. And as you guys know, I'm a big fan of pullovers, all kinds of pullovers. But this day I decided to do some bench dumbbell pullovers. And it's a really good exercise to pre-exhaust your lats before you do other movements. If you guys feel sometimes that during your back workouts your biceps get activated too much, that's because you're not pre-exhausting your lats. So the hands are weaker than your lats, so they fail first, and then the lats don't get full beating. You stop the exercise because of the biceps. So if you pre-exhaust your lats with any kind of pullovers, you'll see that when you move into other movements throughout your workout, you'll see that your lats fail first before your arms do. After that, I decided to do some T-bar rows. I really enjoy this exercise because it really stops your body in the correct position. It's hard to mess this exercise up, so I definitely recommend to everybody to do this exercise if you guys have this equipment in your gym, because all you have to really think about is keep your scapula retracted for the most part, and keep your chest up, and just roll with your elbows past your body to 90 degrees. And great exercise that again stops you in the correct position, so it's hard to mess it up. Good for beginners and advanced. Then after that, I moved into some dumbbell rows. I just do them on the rack instead of walking around with the weights. I don't use the bench. I just stand there, as you see, and I try to keep my chest upwards more, so I'm not 90 degrees with the ground. I'm doing like a 45 degree. So this way I feel I get a better activation in my lats. If I bend too much forward, it hits the lower back too much, and it's just not the right position for the rowing. The biceps gets activated too much. So I feel like if you upright more, you can activate the lats more effectively. And obviously don't forget to do both sides, each arm. The next exercise I did is the seated rows, and this day I decided to use the wide grip. And when you do the wide grip rows, you have to make sure to aim a little bit higher on your chest when you're rolling it to your body. Don't bring it to your belly button, bring it a bit higher, and that way it will hit your rhomboids and upper back and middle back more. Because when you use just a narrow grip, it hits the lower part of the lats more, which is good too. Not saying anything against that, but this day I decided to do the upper back more. So great exercise. Then I moved on into some deadlifts, just a conventional stance, but more for the lower back, engaging the glutes and hamstrings a little bit, but just force a little bit blood into that lower back area. So I go fairly high rep on this one, between 8 to 12 reps. Not really trying to get power out of this and strength gains, just pump for the lower back. And up next we got some lat pull downs. And this exercise, I believe, is probably my number one exercise for the back. If I only could choose one exercise to do for my back, I would choose this exercise right here. Just have to lean a little bit backwards and squeeze with your lats, controlling the weight the whole time, not really bouncing and using momentum. It's not a big deal if you lean backwards a little bit. It's better for lat activation. So in this exercise, focus on lat activation. Don't worry about how much weight you use and things like that. And the last exercise I did this day is the reverse grip lat pull down. During this exercise, I would encourage you to lean a little bit more backwards, and that will give you better activation during this exercise. Roll it down towards your lower chest and squeeze the muscle. Make sure you squeeze as hard as you can. This is the last exercise. Pump as many as you can. Don't recount, go to failure. And that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.